have to do is accept the person's apology that they didn't even give. You know, so they may not even come to you and apologize.
You preaching, girl.
That person may not even come to you and apologize, but sometimes you gotta accept that unspoken apology. You know, if you know that you still love that person and you want to move on with that person, hey, that may just not be their strong point. Maybe that's something that you have to love them to learn how to apologize. You know, maybe they just can't do that in the beginning, but as time goes on, that may be something that you can communicate to them. Okay, listen, babe, let's talk about something. You know, I know sometimes we go through some things, and, you know, I would appreciate it if, you know, you just come back a little later, and even if it's not, I'm sorry, I apologize. Acknowledge that you said something that hurt my feelings. Whatever the case is, and don't do that in the heat of the moment. You don't never apologize. That just goes back to what we were saying earlier. You don't never say you sorry. You don't never. All right, they may never do it, but find a different way to say that. I like it when you do such and such. You know, I do appreciate that you treat me good the next day after we go through a disagreement. But I would also like it if you come and you apologize or you acknowledge that you did wrong, you know, or acknowledge that you learned from whatever your mistake was.
That's right, and verbiage is key, y'all. You need to really focus on changing the way you speak, because, I mean, when we really look at it, we look at our upbringing, we look at our childhood. That has a very, very large influence on what our love languages actually end up being. So, if your spouse, so that's why it's very important to know your spouse before you get married, y'all.
Yeah.
Be friends first. Like, man, don't do the. It was love at first. Like, let's go get married.
Yeah, don't do that. We used to go together in high school, and we were good when we was going together. So let's get married now.
I ain't do that. It's the wrong chick, yo. See, she getting my chicks messed up, yo. This what happens when you're best friends from years and you have chicks and dudes along the way and know each other and know everybody. You start getting chicks and dudes all mixed up.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Whatever.
No. Yeah. So that you know your upbringing plays a very large part in that. So if you grew up, you know your spouse grew up in a house where kind words were never spoken. You know, it were never "I love yous." There were never "you do a great job." Words of affirmation might not be their love language. Right. They don't know it.
Yeah.
So if you grew up around somebody grew up in an environment that "I love you" was never spoken, you know, they may struggle saying "I love you" to you.
Right.
But you need to understand that. So they have to be able to speak it in other ways. So words of affirmation definitely may not be their thing, but there are other languages they can use to show you that they truly love you. So knowing your spouse is important.
And I think that's one something you were just saying that's very important too. With the love languages, you also have to remember that you may not have, more than likely you don't have the same love language as each other. You know, so, and one thing that they talk about in the book is being fluent in a language. And I know Daniel mentioned it earlier. And Daniel's primary love language may be one thing, my primary love language may be another, but I may not know anything about his love language. You know, that just may not be my thing, but it's something I have to work on. You know, if we're planning on being together forever, that's something I have to work on in order for our relationship to be better. So, you know, like Daniel said, you know, communication, understanding their background, and just talking through it, you know, learning through it and being willing to, sometimes you may be uncomfortable doing a certain thing, you know, but being willing to just go ahead and press through that discomfort until it becomes a norm.
Yep, and learning. So with each of these love languages, you think of it as far as our normal everyday human language. English, I don't know no other language. Spanish, goodness.
Chinese.
There you go. So when you think about your everyday life and you think about these different languages, the same way with the love languages, there are different dialects. So, you know, in Philly, our English is nowhere near the same as South Carolina, which is nowhere near the same as California, which is nowhere near the same as England.
Mm-hmm.
We all speak English, but we all speak in different dialects.
Mm-hmm.
We all have our own things that we say, and it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when you understand that, you can look at the words of affirmation and say, you know what, like, you know what, I didn't hear I love you a lot in my childhood. I struggled saying nice things. Figure out how to say other nice things.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out other dialects that can reach your spouse. So,
mm-hmm.
guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all the hard truth. If you grew up in a household and words of affirmation was never spoken, and that's just like one of your weakest points, but that is your spouse's love language, figure out how to do it. Plain and simple. Oh my gosh, y'all. Listen.
You gotta Google some stuff.
It is not going to kill you for you to go in the mirror and practice saying I love you out loud. It's not going to kill you. If you truly love who you are with, figure out how to make some sacrifices.
Yeah.
And it's all about self-development. You have to constantly be in a state of upgrading yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't continue being the same person that you was. I mean, shoot, Lynette and I have been married 2.5+ years, and we're definitely not the same people we were when we got married.
Not at all.
Not even close.
Thank God. Thank God, because if we would have continued on the path that we were on, we would not be married right now. At all.
What happened, babe?
If we were both stuck in our ways from the beginning,
What you talking about?
I would have kicked you out so many times. You probably would have threw stuff out the window. Oh no! Could you imagine 2.5 years later of how we were day one?
I said when we got married, not when we started dating.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, we made large strides from when
We
we
did.
started dating to
We
when
did.
we got married.
You did say when we got married, not when we first started dating, but even when we got married, that was still a little adjustment.
It was an adjustment, but
Not definitely not a big one.
it
Yeah,
wasn't major.
yeah. I was thinking of when we first got
But
together.
when we started dating,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I wasn't gonna stay with you.
yeah.
Look
That
at my
wouldn't have worked.
face.
I wasn't gonna stay with you
I
either.
know.
That wouldn't have worked.
It would have been like, all right, this was fun. We tried.
Yeah, it was cute.
I'm going back downstairs.
To my couch. You would have got out. Get out of here.
No, I wasn't getting out. That was my house. You ain't gonna kick me out my house because we ain't together no more.
I was gonna call your mom. Like, Mom, he coming home, Mom.
No. Nope, I wasn't leaving. See, that's what happens when, you know, you leave your ex-wife and you end up sleeping on your best friend's couch.
Oh gosh.
You know what? No. Oh, we're not together no more. Bye. I'm going downstairs. I'm going home. Me and bro be chilling.
You can't go back to the couch.
Me and bro be chilling. Mind your business.
Hater.
Hater.
Anywho.
Yeah, so I apologize
Humble
again,
beginnings.
y'all.
Humble beginnings.
I apologize again for the change in dialect, the change in tone with Lynette. I told you she just be like doing flips while we're doing the show. She's like hanging upside down off the ceiling right now. I don't know how she ended up like that, but
yo, I swear I got ADD or something. I cannot sit still. I don't know how you sit in that chair for an hour.
2 hours. Shoot, I just did a
that's
show.
Right. I be up. Yeah, it's okay. I'm sorry. You guys, I'm sure you guys can still hear me.
Yeah,
It's just me. Yeah, I'm laying down backward or something. I don't know. But anyway, stop telling my business.
no, it's all good. I just want to make sure that, because people might be like, yo, I can't hear her. She sounds weird. I just gotta let them know.
I know they can hear me because my face was to the mic.
And yo, listen. This is a G-rated show, but we're talking about marriage, which is God's union. So in marriage, you can know each other all you want.
I'm scared.
So
I'm scared.
So listen, right? Listen. One dialect of words of affirmation. Yo, shorty might be a freak. Your dude might be a whole freak. Yo, guess what? Speak those nasty words to him. Speak them. Y'all married. Y'all can do nasty stuff. Don't be all uptight like, I don't want nobody knowing my business. No, listen. That's y'all business. I don't need to hear about it. But guess what? I'm gonna let y'all know about it. So if you know that's what gets them riled up, go ahead, rile them up. Baby, guess what?
Something's really wrong with
your big toe is sexy.
My
bro.
big toe?
I'm not talking to you. I'm like speaking.
I know, but I'm saying like
I don't want to say like really stuff.
I know, but I'm just saying like that's just.
If I can say this, yo, your thighs, thunderclap. Yes.
Bye.
God is good, y'all. All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
God is good. Yes, He is.
Is that okay? Hi, Sedaria. I know. OMG. I know. I love my husband. Something sincere. I can't even get the word out. Really wrong with him.
It's okay. It's okay. I was born this way,
yo. It's hot in this room.
I know. It's because you're moving around too much.
That's probably it.
That is completely it.
Okay.
Because I was fine sitting here for the last 2 hours. But you coming here doing flips all around me. I'm hot now. Thanks a lot. I think I started sweating a little bit.
Words of affirmation. Be nice.
Babe.
Yes.
I love the way you flip around.
Yo, is that time?
So listen, y'all. Y'all been rocking out with us for a couple months now. Y'all know we don't have no sense. None. We have no sense at all. It's all good. But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Y'all should know that by now. All of my friends and supporters of the Melting Pot Radio Network, you know for a fact I keeps it real. I don't know what 100 mean. I say it sometimes. What?
Ain't that what he said? Keep it 100. Flat out.
Yeah, what's Willie Moore Jr.? Willie Moe? Willie Moe, not Willie Les. Willie Moe.
There you go.
No.
No. Okay.
But, y'all, thanks for tuning in to Married to God. Yo, we had fun, y'all.
Yes. I love y'all. I really do.
Most definitely. And, yeah, next week, keep it 1,000. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, you multiply that. You multiply that 100 by 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you know you really keeping it real then. That's how I be. I be keeping it like 1 million. They be like, yo, dog, take that down a few notches, please. I don't want all your real. So, words of affirmation, y'all. Speak life into your spouse. Speak life into your partner. And lift them up, y'all. Just keep them lifted. I mean, even when you mad, you gotta still lift them up. Like, for real. Because, you know, sometimes something that happened in a relationship didn't even make you mad. Everything's good, but, you know, like Lynette said earlier, you going out, you working all day, your boss made you mad, your job made you mad, your commute home made you mad, like, the kids made you mad, the school called you, they made you mad, you was just walking around minding your business, the bird pooped on you, that made you mad, and you come home and you just all negative, like, listen, I didn't do nothing wrong to you, babe, I love you, okay, you gorgeous thing, now shut up, and get over here, and finish off that dialect, yo. Get over here, like Scorpion.
No.
Yes. Yes.
Tadaria's reading the book.
Yeah, get it. The book is major, yo. It is major. It'll really help. So y'all know a friend of our show and a friend of the network, Miss Lakia Brandenburg, the wife coach. You know, she's joined Lynette on the show. I got kicked out. She's joined me on Business Blitz as well. But, you know, she can affirm to these things. You know, she knows it. She knows what the deal is. And, you know, keeping a happy husband, keeping a happy wife is not always going to be happy to you. Like, let me keep it real with you. Some things you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to learn to love different things. So, remember that. We love you.
Oh, wait. And by the way, there are different versions of the 5 love languages. The one that we're discussing obviously is for marriages, married couples. They do have a few other versions. I know they have them for children. They have them for teenagers. They have them for singles. So, you know, definitely check those out as well. We will be getting the one for the children too. So look into that. Help you communicate with your children better. But yeah. All right. Love y'all.
Love you. Okay, real quick. I'm going to run it down. You have the whole collection. You have the 5 love languages for men, the hardcover for children, for teenagers, for singles. They even have them for singles, y'all, so y'all can get yourselves right before somebody come knocking. Ladies, Get yourself right before he finds you.
Yes, before